It has been a great day here in Ohio. I am on my way. I'm on my way to a little more than 2 hours and 15-minute drive to Hickory Lane Farms and then Steiner Stock Farms. I'm going to look at all the babies they have to offer now. I still want to get to Midland Acres, who I've never seen. I've never been to the farm. Beautiful farm, I've been told. Never seen it. And Spring Haven, I believe they're in Utica, Ohio. And then obviously I should get to Winterwood and check in on Mark and see what his horses look like. But for the most part, it's been, it's definitely been a great week for sure. Coming off a little embarrassing trip with Cruiser. I keep bringing it up because I want to remind myself about it, make sure it doesn't happen again. And then bounced straight out of the gate with Taiwan on yesterday. Finished third in the Pennsylvania Sires. She went a great mile, had a great year. And hopefully that's a prelude to the rest of the stake season that we have for our horses here in North America. So I'm on the bananas and apples. It's been a great year at the feed trough, and you guys know I like to eat steak and stuff. I like to eat good food, and unfortunately, sometimes with good food comes belly fat. So I want to get down to my fight and weight for Lexington. Lexington to me I see Lexington as a great time, awesome horses, and minimum 5 pounds of weight will go on to me at Lexington. So if I want to put the 5 pounds on, gotta take the 5 pounds off. So I'm at the Apples, and I said to Amy yesterday, my mother is in Ontario right now. I saw her when I was home for PEI, and then I missed her when she came up to see the kids, but she really came up to see the grandkids. She doesn't want to look at me. She's been looking at me for 44 years. So, my mother was up and she's driving with Amy yesterday, and I said, on the apple diet, and I said, I got some apples and bananas and some strawberries and stuff from the food place in between Northfield and where I stay, our house, there's a fresh food market. So, picked up some fruit, and I hear my mom in the background say, "Oh, you better not tell them how much sugar's in bananas." I said, really? I said, it's very simple. I'm going to counter that with one question to you. Ever see a fat monkey? Yeah, thanks anyway. I'll be all right. So apples and bananas and strawberries for the next week or so, 2 weeks anyway. So I get to the farm today, got my apple, got my banana. I got a pulp though. I do get Starbucks and stuff too. I mean, listen, it's not like I'm a model trying to get into a swimsuit. I'll be okay. But I got a little pulp. Not late for anything today. This pulp did not delay the races in any way today. So I'm riding a high. I had a great night's sleep. Got up, went to the barn, got the apples and bananas. And I didn't want to get there too early because it's a little chilly this morning, and Bomb Hugger had to go a big mile. So 10:30 would be great for her. I'm thinking I'll get out of the barn by 11. I didn't, 12:30, but nevertheless, that is because we had Jazzy Judy and Duke Dio to train also. So I get to the barn. I go first trip with Bomb Hugger. She was great. Jason goes with Duke Dio first trip. I come back, go with Judy first trip. Now, I'm getting on the bike to go last trip with Bomb Hugger. I asked Jason, I got a video for you guys. I asked Jason to come up and video, or at least her finishing up today, and he did. And I said to Cindy, who takes care of Judy, I said, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think I'm going to train Jazzy Judy with no hobbles on. She goes, oh, really? And Cindy doesn't know the backstory here. Jazzy Judy, we broke, 2 years ago almost, right? Almost 2 years ago. She hasn't gone a mile without trotting hobbles on, maybe but 3 times in her life. Jason said he trained her at 25 a week ago or 2 weeks ago without hobbles. That would have been her lifetime mark without hobbles on. And it was never attempted. She always needed them tight. She would bounce and make breaks. She couldn't function. But she just feels better now. So I said, all right, we're going to go without the hobbles on. So anyway, I go with Bomb Hugger. Bomb Hugger goes a mile 58 last quarter and 28.2 and looked like a monster. She looked good. The changes we made from what I saw at Yonkers definitely helped her overall. She looked really, really good today. That was going to scope all 3 of them and make sure they're all right. But Bomb Hugger was awesome. I don't think we can have her any better going into the final at Yonkers. Now, to be fair, there's some really good horses in there. she's no slouch either. So it's all about the draw when you're dealing with a half-mile track. Just give us a draw inside of 5, and we'll be happy. And we'll see how that goes. I believe the draw is on Monday. So Bomb Hugger trains great. I am pumped. Taiwan On was great yesterday. Bomb Hugger's great. I don't even care. Jazzy Judy, she's at least, we can't qualify next Wednesday because the qualifiers are before Scioto. We have to go to Scioto. Can't go to the Meadows. The track's closed next week. So it looks like all those horses we're going to qualify are a week from Wednesday. Not the end of the world. So let's go a decent mile with Jazzy Judy and Duke Deal. I go there with Jazzy Judy, and she is hot today. I got a jawbreaker on her. I wish I had traded that in for a mini bit going out of there. I know 3 steps out of the starting line, there is no shot Duke Dio is going to be able to keep up with this filly today. We're going around the first turn, and I know we're getting up there 30 seconds. That's if I cool her down starting into the backstretch. I got her settled a bit, 30 in a piece, half and 1-1. Duke Dio's 10 lengths behind me. There's nothing I can do. It's not that she's a dead mouth runaway, but I'm not going to shut her air off or put her on the run trying to control her. I'm just going to let her roll along. 101 and 1, 101 flat, 130 in a piece, 129 and 4. She goes a mile and 58 flat with no hobbles on, and I'm telling you what, she was absolutely incredible. I don't know what she's been up to the last 3 weeks, or she's been reading books or watching videos or what she's been doing, but this filly went from absolutely not being able to function without hobbles on to going 2 seconds faster than she's ever been in her entire life with no hobbles on. That's the improvement I'm talking about. I was flabbergasted when I come off the track. Now Duke Dio obviously was back. He was ready to go a mile and 2.4. He went a mile and 2.3 and 1, was way back. But Jason said, you know, he was good. We'll get him scoped, see how he is. I want to get his knees done anyway. They've always been a problem for him and Judy, for that matter. Going to get both their knees done and get them scoped. But man, oh man, I was floored by the mile Jazzy Judy went this morning. So driving down the road, I don't even need to have the car on. I could float down the road. I was so happy. Between Taiwan On, Bomb Hugger's training trip, and Jazzy Judy. Slim Jimmy jogged good this morning. The other filly, Sweet on Pete, jogged good today. I just couldn't be happier than I am right now. So driving down the road, gonna go look at some babies at the farm. Gonna bring you some videos later today, but I am pumped. I hope you are having a great Saturday, because I know I absolutely